Alright, welcome back to more Deltarune Chapter 3. As you can probably guess, this is going to be the last part of Chapter 3, and we're doing this with a little bit of hindsight, because what's coming up is a bit of a difficult fight. So, obviously, we have Tenna giving us Toriel back, as he promised. Here you go, she's all yours, folks. How wonderful, the family's all together again. Now, you can allow all finally... I want to know how they come up with that number, because it is different. Like, if you do this multiple times, you'll occasionally notice that the number is different. Who the hell are you? If you don't tell us who you are, then... Oh, you're still here? Like hell we're letting you take her. Kris, Ralsei, come on. Alright, the Roaring Night appeared. So, first thing you're going to do is hold your breath with Kris. Basically allows you to move a little faster. You can do it without doing that, but it definitely helps for the final attack. The knight has a very set move set here. So every time is going to be the exact same, as far as I'm aware. So I changed the loadout on our characters at some point in the middle. I just didn't show it because there was a lot of recordings. A lot of attempts were made to beat this thing. So ended up giving Kris the Shadow Mantle and the pink ribbon. Gave Susie the Devil's Tail and Dealmaker, which are items that you get from Jevil and Spamton from Chapter 1 and 2. So if you don't have those, just be aware. For this attack, always look like half the screen in front of you. Don't focus on the soul. Focus on what's coming ahead. For the most part, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be defending with Kris and Ralsei, with the occasional heal, usually with Ralsei, using items. You should not be wasting your TP on the heal spell that Ralsei has. You should more or less always be using your TP with Susie and Rude Buster. Assuming everyone is still up and you're not doing like challenge run, which... If you're doing a challenge run of this, you probably don't need my advice. This fight took so much out of me. I do use the gem, tension gem, just to get our TP back up and keep things moving. And then I believe I have 2 lodestones on Ralsei for TP gain. To be quite honest, I don't know how much the Shadow Mantle really helps. Like, it felt like when I had it on Susie, she was still going down very easily. Or not easily, but like, it didn't feel like there was a noticeable difference. And maybe that's just me progressively getting better at the fight. I don't know. That I just didn't notice. This one, and that attack, honestly, is probably one of the easiest ones to avoid. I know I got hit there, but you barely have to move. You just have to slightly nudge your way around. For me, this is the hardest one, which is why this is the successful recording, because I actually didn't get hit there, which was, dude, I was sweating in the middle of this fight. This was so, I was so stressed out. I know I'm kind of skipping through like Susie's dialogue, because at this point, this is probably like the 20th to 30th attempt at this fight. And the text, while you're selecting moves and stuff, does change. Alright, so this is your indication that the fight is almost over. Ow, 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 swooned. Alright. Use Revive Min on Susie. We need to have somebody up. So this is indication that the final phase is about to happen. And you're pretty much just prepping yourself. So we're going to defend with Susie. Hopefully try and keep her up. We're not going to waste Revive Min on Ralsei at this point. If Ralsei goes down, don't waste your Revive Mints on him. I know it's harsh, but Ralsei is not going to be the one that saves you. Unless you're doing, you know, a Ralsei only. Also, I don't know what the hitboxes on these things are. Alright, so at this point, don't try and heal, just hit him. Because that ends the fight. Yeah, there was so much I wanted to talk about in this fight, but there's just not enough time. So, basically, defend with Kris, because Kris hits for nothing in this fight, unless both of the other two are down. Defend, gain TP, use Root Buster as often as possible, and then Ralsei, use healing items, defend, and occasionally with occasionally do a pot shot attack, just to chip down his HP, or chip down the knight's HP. Swoon. Susie. How could you? Swoon. You have been knighted, Kris. Alright, back to business. No, you can't. You can't take her. Hey, you! Stop! Police! What the hell is going on here? You got some explaining to do, punk. Hey! What are you doing? I do like how her portrait changes when she loses the hat. That is a nice touch. Nice attention to detail. Put me down! Hey. Hey! Where the hell are you going? Alright. Don't forget to pick up your Shadow Crystal after all of that. Oh, dude. Imagine, like, not picking up the Shadow Crystal. It's like, I just defeated the Roaring Knight for funsies. I don't actually want the crystal. Somehow, I thought we had won for a moment. That we would be able to end the battle right here and now. You were so brave, and yet, in the end, our struggle, it's only beginning, isn't it? Isn't it, Kris? Her face contorted. It looks like she's having a nightmare. There is special dialogue if you manage to no damage the knight. Basically, Kris will cough, and the knight will tilt its head as if, hey, buddy, wrap it up. You're getting roaring fraud. You're getting your butt kicked here. There's some kind of door. We're in the light world? Wait, Kris, I still see someone. They're down there. Down here, past the church. Hey, open up. Undyne, Officer Undyne. Say something. Hey, this is a joke, right? You're about to come out of there, right? What the hell is this? Some sort of electronic lock? Kris, what the hell is going on? Why did they take Undyne in here? And why were they trying to take Toriel? What the hell are they doing, Kris? Like, if the cops... It's no good. The door, it's solid steel. This weird panel, if we can just get someone to tell us how it works. But we can't, right? We can't tell anyone about this. Because you saw that smoke, right, Kris? There's gotta be a dark world in there. If anybody else went in there, they'd... Toriel. She's still in the... Damn it. I hate to give up here, Kris, but... Let's just go seal that fountain. On the shelter was a strange panel. It looked like a digital security lock. There were 3 entry fields and 3 symbols beside them. One had a pine tree beside it. One had an officer's badge beside it. And one had the Deltarune. Kris knew the code. Or somebody opened the door. So yeah, that is it for Deltarune Chapter 3. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that chapter. Personally, it wasn't my favorite chapter, but I mean, Tenna obviously is like a standout character. And things are definitely heating up now that we've met, supposedly, the Roaring Knight. There are a lot of theories surrounding who the Roaring Knight's identity actually is. We probably won't find that out until, if I had to guess, Chapter 6, but for the meantime, we're looking forward to Chapter 4. So Chapter 3 and 4 both came out at the same time. And we'll be moving on to Chapter 4 in the next part in probably like a year or so. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.